Evolution number 10 is the Wildland simple hose lay. The requirements for this evolution are 400 feet of 1 3/4" forestry hose from the pack shall be deployed from a gated Y hooked to an engine outlet. Once the 100-foot section is connected to the water supply, it should be charged to 110 psi. When the crew has water at the nozzle, they should begin advancing the line, putting down a continuous wet line as they go. As each section is deployed to its full length, the hose must be clamped, the nozzle removed, another 100-foot section placed on the ground, couplings connected, nozzle attached, and clamp removed. The engine pressure should increase by 10 psi for each additional 100-foot section, totaling 140 psi when all 4 sections are connected. The nozzle person should not advance until there is water at the nozzle in order to maintain a continuous wet line. This evolution is completed once the crew has successfully deployed and stretched out the entire 400-foot section. Full Wildland PPE to include fire shelter must be worn. Time starts when the firefighter dismounts the apparatus and stops when all 400 feet of attack line is flowing water. Here's how the evolution should go. Remember, as the crews are getting off, the driver is going to want to set down an anchor. So he's going to get off, he's going to charge his booster, and he's going to wet an area around his pump so that he has a good anchor point. The remainder of the crew, the lieutenant's going to be setting out his LCES, his laces. He's going to be describing lookouts, escape points, safeties, all the issues that are associated with Wildland. He wants to make sure that all the crew is aware of it. The driver is making his wet area for his good anchor point. The crew is now getting the Wildland hose on their backs. They've got the gated Y already hooked up, and they're going to start their connection. They've got their line laid out, ready to charge. The driver made the connection to the back of the gated Y. The firefighter is now ready to start advancing once they get their line charged so that they have that continuous wet line the entire time. They're going to stop a little short of completely stretching out. They're going to wet themselves down an area that is basically a safe zone for them. They've clamped the hose. They've laid out another section of line, another 100-foot section of line. They're making their proper connections right now.
Nozzle's ready. Okay.
Nozzle's ready. The connection is made. They send the water to the tip. As soon as all the hose is charged once again, and they have water at the nozzle, because remember, they want that continual wet area that they're going to be in, then they're going to start advancing once again. The driver should add another 10 pounds to each 100-foot section. We will continue this until all 400 feet of line is laid out in this fashion. Once again, he's going to wet down the area, going to make a safe zone for themselves. They've already clamped the line off. They've laid down another 100-foot section. They've changed positions. The firefighter and the paramedic have changed positions. made their connections and charged their lines. They're advancing the line once again.
10 more feet.
They'll stop short.
Good.
Stop. Once again, clamp the line. They're going to wet down an area. Clamp the line. The last section of Wildland hose is now being deployed. We're 300 feet out from our truck. We'll deploy this last section in the same fashion that we did the other three. This entire evolution has 6 minutes and 15 seconds to unfold. They're well within the parameters of the set time. Connections are made. The water's applied to the last section of hose. The driver's adding more pressure to the line.
Water.
And we'll advance the last 100-foot section. This is the Wildland Simple Hose Lay.